Well, another fun day. We have us a little side project here I want to kind of go over. I have a lot of grass to mow and therefore a lot of grass to rake up. Now, I don't care about raking up a lot of the grass because I like it to get back into the ground, and decompose. But when grass gets going around here, it's nasty, and it's all hands on deck with a rake. Problem is, there isn't any hands left. So again, trying to do the impossible. The wife and I and the daughter can't do all this. So we got this here thing. And basically it's a sweeper. That way I can go around and collect a lot of grass and dump it into the compost where it will be used again. I think we're up to 7 compost bins now. This looks like it's going to be a little fun project to try to put together. Looked at all the paperwork on it, and I've heard some positives and negatives about the assembly. I've looked at the instructions, and it definitely is going to be a challenge. Definitely going to be a challenge. So we are going to read the instructions. Yes, we're going to read the instructions. Doesn't look like a lot of hardware. We'll find out. I guess it's time to get started. Well, we're moving along. We got it assembled to this point. Got the tow hitch, the adjustment on it. Good to go. We're now going to start on the catcher, which looks to me to be pretty darn partsy. Lots of partsies. Holy smokes. All right, I'm going in.
Later that same evening.
We're done. We only had a couple of issues. Otherwise, I put it all together myself, and it didn't take that long. The bagging part on the back was probably the worst. The only problem I had parts-wise was I was missing one washer, and that was pretty easy to fix. Down here on the leveler and adjustment, those 2 bolts, by their instructions, are supposed to come through here. But if you notice, let's see if we can get there. If I spun that around, it puts the end of that bolt right next to that tire. Any movement of that tire is going to hit that bolt. So I just reversed them. No big deal. Again, like I said, the hardest part was setting up this silly tubing and funky things in the back to hold to hold it together. Everything else seems to be in good shape. Tomorrow we'll go ahead and we'll wheel her outside and put her up against the lawn tractor and give it a whirl. See how it works. We've got some lawns to cut, so we'll see if we can get this thing working. It is a big booger, I will say. It is definitely a big booger. 52 inches. So tomorrow we give it a shot. All right, so here we are. We've run the mower, did a little mowing, and then went ahead and this is my setup here. Worked out pretty good. I didn't, the lawn was mowed just a little while ago. This is the pile that I got, a lot of leaves and stuff. There's this rope here, which is really cool because while I'm sitting in the seat, I can pull this, and as you see, it comes up and dumps whatever's left in there, dumps, and then rotates back down and seals up against the back side of the machine. The rope's great, except it's so slick. Every kind of weird knot I've tied in it comes off. I was trying to put it someplace where it wouldn't end up going back into the hopper there. But I'd say it was successful. The only issue I have is this thing. I've driven every kind of vehicle there is, short of a damn military tank. And I cannot back this thing up. Everything is so short and so tight. I got it backed up to this point right here. Well, actually back a little further than this. But that was like pulling teeth out of a hen. It didn't work too well. So if you're getting one of these, make sure you put it in you know that you're a good chance you ain't going back up. You need to drive through dump. I'll dump this and then I'll go ahead and chuck it into there. So it works for me. All right, well, all in all, it worked out good. It sweeps all kinds of stuff up that I didn't even know was in the lawn. And so it's good to go. We'll see you later.